Hi Chomis, ke nna Tshepiso, ngwana wa Khadami, Mrs. Mpukube. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Thank you to everybody who has been subscribing. Thank you to everybody who has been liking, commenting, and to you new subbies, hey, hi, hello. I'm so glad that you have joined in the fun. And welcome. You know, this is gonna be, I hope this is gonna be a nice home for you, and you're gonna watch the videos that I release, and you're gonna have fun. You know, you're gonna learn, you're gonna laugh. Okay, I'm not that funny, but you're gonna laugh if there's something funny that my guests will say. And yeah, you're gonna learn a thing or two. Today, guys, the weather, it's not that good, but unfortunately I have to record because for the next coming weeks I'll be very busy with my work, so I need to push as much content as I can this week so that I do not fall short. I promise myself that from August I will not miss a day of releasing a video. That is why I'm gonna push myself. You know, I'm gonna push myself. Though I have a lot of work, I'm still gonna push. You know, the day that I'm at home, on a Saturday that I'm home, I'm gonna push. But the day that I'm busy with church, if it's not church, it's work, I'm busy. But I'm gonna push. You see, so today's one of those days that I'm available, so I'm gonna push as much videos. I'm gonna record as much videos. Then the only thing that I will do midweek is just editing. So you guys, let me go straight into, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my washing line is about to fall, but it's fine, we'll sort it out later. By the title of today's video, we're gonna do part 2 of the entry to university. I'm taking my time to teach you, or to inform, to inform you about different ways, methods, and closing dates of different institutions across South Africa, as I am South African based. So that's what we're gonna be doing. The first part of the video, which was released in August, involved universities that were in Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Northwest Province, Gauteng, Free State. So these 5, they were inland universities. So today, which is part 2, we're gonna tackle universities that are found at the coastline, the coastal area, meaning KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, and Northern Cape. You see? So let's get right into it, you guys. Firstly, before I do that, I have my notes because I can't memorize all of the dates and times and different institutions we have in South Africa. Okay, I can tell you which universities we have, but I wouldn't know all of the other information. So firstly, I'm going to tell you guys the document that you're going to need for application at these different institutions. Most of the documents that I'm going to read aloud are the same document that each institution wants, but with different ones, they might not need a thing or two, but most of them require these particular documents. We're going to first start with students who will be from South Africa, right? Because remember, an institution has South African students and international students. International students doesn't mean people from UK. It means people who are not from South Africa, they're from other different countries in Africa or abroad. Thank you. So the first document that you guys are gonna need is your ID, which is your identity document. Or your birth certificate if you do not have an ID. But I would like, if you are 17 or 18, guys, just go to Home Affairs and sort your ID out. You understand? Do that. And then that's one thing, that document that they need. They need your grade 11 or grade 12 report. So if you're doing grade 12 this year, you're gonna apply with your grade 11. You understand? Report, final report. Then if you already finished high school, then they need your grade 12 report or your grade matric certificate, be it an NCS or your national certificate. Doesn't matter which one, you did it long time ago or recently. Ne? Fine. And then for those who are moving from one institution to another, or who are like me, who are undecided of different of the careers that they want, okay, who are planning on changing their careers from analytical chemistry to medicine or to BSc in architecture. Guys, this term is so difficult for me to pronounce. Architecture. Of to civil engineering. Then you will need ID, obviously, your grade 12 matric certificate, and you will need your academic report with a school stamp. Okay, even for people who are applying for postgrad in different institutions, you need your academic record. Thank you. They need your proof of address. They need a marriage certificate if you are married. And they would need a copy of a parent or a legal guardian ID. Remember, certain people their fees are paid off by their parents. So in such a case, they need your parents' ID so that they could be able to but they would need details, not only ID copy only, and the details. And sometimes, eventually, I think they would also require a proof of where they work so that they can get hold of their parent in case they do not pay the fees in time. Fine, that's what they would need, right? And they would also need a proof of application fee payment. Remember, certain institutions require you to pay an application fee, so they would need proof of that, like your bank deposit as proof of payment. Fine. And now we're gonna go into the international students. Again, international students, they would need your passport, a copy of a passport, all of the documents that I've said for South African people, and the one that I'm gonna say for international students. They need to be certified. They need to be certified, right? They should be a year to 6 months. No, not a year. 1 to 6 months certification, or a month to a year. Certain institutions are lenient enough to say they should be a year certification. Fine. If you don't understand what certification is, it means you have your original, you make a copy, then you take it to a police station, then the police station guy, the police officer, will sign, put a stamp and sign for it. Then it's certified that it is a copy of the original. That is that, right? Fine. So for international students, you need a passport. Some institutions require you to have a study permit, and they require your school living results. Remember, not every country's highest high school level is grade 12. Others, they have grade 13 and grade 14. So they need the final year of high school. Sharp. That they need those results. Then they need some documents that you will get from South African Qualification Authority, which is SAQA. There are certain things that you need to take to SAQA, which is South African Qualification Authority. Then they'll give you something. I don't know what they give you, but there's something that they need to give you from that institution, right? Then you need to have it worth when you apply. And you also need a matriculation board evaluation document. These two documents you're gonna get from I think when I made research, these two institutions are found in Pretoria. So you need to go to Pretoria and sort these two documents out. But if you do not have them, you are not going to be accepted in any institution in South Africa. So you need to make sure that you sort this thing out prior to applying. You don't want to do it during or after application. You need to do it prior. So you need that. So those are the basic. Okay, then they're going to require, obviously, your proof of payment of your application fee if that institution requires application fee. Sharp. So let me get right into it, guys, because I know I can take too long. So we're going to start with KZN, which is KwaZulu-Natal. KwaZulu-Natal province. So there are 4 institutions that are based in KZN. Yeah? Fine. So we're going to start with Mangosuthu University of Technology. All right? Mangosuthu University of Technology is based in KZN and is based in Umlazi. Yeah? Yes. So if you want to go to Mangosuthu, you'd be knowing that your main campus is where? In Umlazi. Fine. They will be accepting online applications. They never said anything about application forms. So I'm not sure if they don't or they will. But for now, what I know is the applications are rendered online. Right. The application fee for South African students, they are 250 rands. For international students, is 300 rands. So you need to pay that. For bank information, for banking details, rather, please go onto the Mangosuthu University of Technology website, because it was going to be tedious for me to list all of those long banking details on this video. So if you have inquiries for this university, please contact 031 907 7111. I'm going to try and write down below the inquiry numbers and the inquiry email addresses, so that you can get that with, right? Most of this information I'm going to try to just put on screen upright so that you to get it. You see? Fine. And then the application for this institution has opened, and it is closing on the 30th of September. So you still have a month and a couple of days or weeks rather for you to apply at Mangosuthu University of Technology. You see? So we're going to move to the second university in KZN. Sorry for that, in KZN. The second one is going to be DUT, which is Durban University of Technology. That is based in Durban, obviously, in Berea. That's what the site says. So please do not kill me if it's in a different area, right? Because I just saw what was written online. Fine. And then they are only taking online application. There will not be any application forms for this institution. So the application fee for South African students is 250. For international students is 300 rands. And as I said previously, the banking details will be found on the website. So for inquiries at this particular institution, please contact 031 373 2000. And the email address is info@dut.ac.za. And then the applications date goes as follows. It's already opened, and they also close on the 30th of September 2022. So you can still apply. So thank you for that. So we're going to go to University of Zululand. This university is based in KZN, obviously, and the main campus is at Richards Bay. You know, Richards Bay. And then only online applications will be accepted for this institution. And then the application fee goes as follows: 220 for South African students, 275 rands for international students. I don't know why they're doing the 5 rands, but that is what they have, right? Inquiries goes as follows: please contact 035 902 6178 or 035 902 6051, or alternatively you can email zikalalaG@unizulu.ac.za. I'm gonna try and write them here to make it easy for you guys, because I understand you having to listen and write everything down. It's time consuming and it consumes data, which is very expensive in South Africa. So I'm gonna minimize that effort for you, my friends, because I love you, right? And you can also email mgadi@unizulu.ac.za. I'm sorry for that. And then the applications are open right now, but they are closing on the 30th of August for social work, and they're closing on the 30th of September 2022 for nursing students. Then for the rest of the other courses, they are only closing on the 31st of October. So for social work, the end date of the closing date of application is the 31st of August. For nursing students is the 30th of September, but for the rest of the other faculties and courses is the 31st of October. Got it? Then we're going to move to the last university in KZN, which is UKZN, which is University of KwaZulu-Natal, which is based in Durban, in Westville, right? They will only be accepting online application, no application forms for this institution. And then, they are going to accept application forms. I'm sorry, but the application forms, the application fee for when you're doing it via forms, it's 470 and 210 if you're doing it online. So guys, save your money and save your time. Remember, when you fill in forms, there is a lot of possibilities that, number one, post offices may go bizarre. They may be on strikes. Some of your documents may be lost in transit, because most of us are living in different provinces than KZN. Or even when they arrive to KZN, go Westville, some lady might take your envelope and put it somewhere and it may be misplaced. I like when you're doing it online. So I will always and repeatedly say that I prefer you guys to do the application online, unless if the institution only wants forms, then which is rare these days. We have evolved technologically right now, guys. So let's do as wise. Do it online, guys, to save time, ink, and courier fees. At least I'm singing for you guys. So the documents, guys, have been the same as I said them. I will repeat these documents after when I'm finished, but they're still the same. Nothing has changed. Fine. And then inquiries for UKZN, the email address is inquiries@ukzn.ac.za. I will write it below to make it easy for you, my love, right? The applications have been open from the 1st of April until the 30th of September. But for medicine, it has already closed on the 30th of June. The reason of a lot of institutions are closing medicine on earlier than other subjects is that there's a very strict process for enrolling medical students. So that is why, you see. So you're gonna go to Northern Cape. We're going to go to Northern Cape. There's only one institution or university in Northern Cape, which is the Solplaatjie University. And then this university is based in Kimberley. It is based where? In Kimberley. And they are only taking online applications. But thank God, the application fee is zero. No application fee required. You just need to sort out your documents, have data, apply, you are sorted. So it's one of the few universities that have free application fees. That they do not have application fees. Oh, that's English. So documents, they are the same. And then inquiries goes as follows. Applications at spu.ac.za. Right? Applications at spu.ac.za. And they have the application fee. No, the application has been opened and they're closing on the 30th of November. I think by far this is the only university that has its closing date at the end of November. So you still have a lot of time, baby girl. If you have failed in other institutions, Solplaatjie got you, because they're still open until the 30th of November, which is the rest of August, September, October, November. Like, you still have 4 months, guys. Sort yourselves out. Fine. So right now we're gonna go to Eastern Cape, the province where my friend Kanyo, my friend Yonela are from. I can't wait to visit this province. Very soon I will be visiting them. But anyway, we're not doing that. So we have, I think, Eastern Cape has 4 universities. So we're gonna go through all of them. So yeah, let's not waste time, guys. So I'm gonna start with Walter Sisulu University. All right. Well, this is a university that is based in the Eastern Cape, and its main campus. Okay, there are 4 campuses. So I don't know which one is the main campus, but I know there's one in Umtata, there's one in East London, there's one in Butterworth, there's one in Komani. I don't know what Komani is, but they say it's in Komani. So there are 4. Right? And then they're only accepting online application. Do not bother looking for application forms because they are not there. And then they are free. Mahala, guys. Mahala. Just sort your documents and apply. So they got you. They got you. University got you. Right? Yes. The same documents apply. And then I'm going to say it at the end of the video, the document list, and I'm going to write it down for you guys. Fine. Then the inquiries goes as follows. You can call 043 709 4000 4000, or you can call 043 708 5200, which is 00. Alternatively, you can email your inquiries to support@wsu.ac.za. support@wsu.ac.za. Right? And then the applications have been open from the 1st of April until the 31st of October 2022. So you still have a couple of months to go. Fine. So right now we're gonna move to the University of Fort Hare. The University of Fort Hare. This is a university that is based in the Eastern Cape in a town called Alice. I have no idea where this is, but it's there. Mm-hmm. The doctor who helped me with my BTech was from Alice. It was from this university. He did his PhD in Alice, so I know this. I've heard about this place. So anyway, they take both online and application forms, but girls, boys, do it easier. Sort yourselves out easier for you. Do it online. But if you want to do the long route, good for you. You may go. So you may do so, brothers. Right? So for online applications, it is free. Mahala. Mahala, yeah. So, but if you have money, you can pay 120 for South African students and 500 for international students via the long route of application forms. Do the maths. You're going to university, so surely you have been graced with the brains. But anyway, okay, you guys, let me not do that. So for inquiries, please you may email administrations@ufh.ac.za. Right? Yes. And then the applications have been open from the 1st of April to the 31st of October 2022. So there's enough time for you guys to sort yourself out. Even to you, girlfriend, who's sitting behind the desk and you are bored and you have nothing to do, you've been bored of your degree, you can change. So you guys, you see, I am telling you, YouTube is driving me crazy. But anyway, okay, we're gonna move to Rhodes University. Rhodes University is a university that is in the Eastern Cape and is based in a town called Grahamstown, right? Yes. They also accept online and application forms. But I have been whining and repeating myself, do it online for safety. Then the application fee goes for 100 rands for both of them. So yeah, the inquiries goes as follows. You may contact 046 603 8111 for your inquiries. And then they have been open from the application has been open from the 1st of April to the 30th of September 2022. So just a couple of weeks, maybe 6-7 weeks left for the closing of this university. So we are going to go to the last university in the Eastern Cape, which is Nelson Mandela University. Nelson Mandela University is based in Eastern Cape, yes, in Port Elizabeth at Gqeberha. Actually, I examined it, I might have butchered it a bit, but it's based in Port Elizabeth, which is now called Gqeberha. And they only take online applications. Unfortunately for this particular institution, I was unable to find the application fee. I tried looking everywhere, but I can't find it. But I would suggest that you save between 100 to 200 300 rands to be safe. So for South African students, and for international students, you can save up to 500 rands. I don't know, but if I do find it as I'm editing, then I'll just put it down, Yes. And then for inquiries, please contact 041 501 1111. For email, please email to online appdocs@mandela.ac.za. The application has been open from the 1st of April until the 31st of August 2022. So yeah, fine. So you guys, we're gonna go to the last to the last 4 universities we find in South Africa, which are based in the Western Cape, right? The first university that is based in the Western Cape, it's University of Western Cape, which is based in Cape Town, the mother city. Right? They only take online applications. They are very clever. And the application fee, it's 0 cents. You don't pay a thing. Don't bother your parents for 50 rands. There's 0. It's free. Mahala. So apply, right? The service goes as follows. You may contact 021 959 3900, right? Or alternatively call 021 959 2569. And then you may email admissions@uwc.ac.za or res services 1@uwc.ac.za. Thank you. The application has been open from the 1st of April and it's closing on the 31st of August 2022 for Bachelor in Dentistry and Oral Health, and for the rest of the faculties they'll be closing on the 30th of September 2022. Yeah, that's just that. Yeah? One thing that I forgot to tell you when I started is that for all institutions, it is wise and clever for you guys, when you're applying for admission to summer, apply for residential areas on campus. It's very important, guys. It's very important to apply. As you apply for admission at the university, apply for res same time to minimize the sadness of you not having a place to stay. Right? Thank you. Then we're going to go to the last two, which is UCT, which is University of Cape Town. UCT is based in Cape Town, and it had, unfortunately for the next two, they've already closed. There's no, you can't apply anymore at these universities, but I'm just showing you guys for next year, because the same application times, they are the same every year. Honestly, guys, they are the same. So you just need to, if you see 2022, next year 2024, it's gonna be the same. For the 1st of April, most of them open until the same dates. Just the only different thing is the year, but the dates most of the time are the same. You understand? There might be a 1 week or early or 1 week late of opening and closing, but they range at the same times. Understand? So that's why I'm gonna tell you this too also, even though they are closed now. Fine. So the application fees, they went 400 rands for South African students, and SADC University students. SADC gets the lower southern side of Africa, like South Africa, Lesotho, Swaziland, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Botswana. Those are the SADC. I think Mozambique also. Those are SADC countries. They're the southern part of Africa, right? And then for other, but again, students who are outside of SADC, I mean the rest of the rest of Africa's students, they have to pay 300 rands to study at UCT, right? And then for your application fee, if you wanna do to study at Graduate School of Business in UCT, it's 1,940. 1,940 for Graduate School of Business. Yes. For inquiries, please contact 021 650 2128. Right? Yes. And then the application was open on the 1st of April until the 31st of July 2022. So mid-year they closed, unfortunately. Fine. The last one is University of Stellenbosch. University of Stellenbosch is based in the Western Cape in Stellenbosch. Right? They also did online applications, and yeah, their application fee was 100 rands. Also, you were able to make inquiries at info@sun.ac.za, but unfortunately they are already closed. Their application went from the 4th of April until the 31st of July 2022. So as I said before, they are already closed, but it's good information for you to take into account when you are planning to apply next year. So we're gonna go back to the documents as I promised, so that you guys would remember them. And for South African students, you would require an ID, your grade 11 or grade 12 report, or your matric certificate. For people who are moving from one institution to the other, or people who have already graduated, they will require your academic report, your academic report, or academic results, whatever you call them. And then they would require your proof of address, a certified copy of your marriage certificate if married, and a copy of a legal guardian or a parent's ID. All of the document that you need to attach, they need to be certified by a professional. Like, they need to be properly certified. Fine. For international students, your passport, your study permit, your school leaving results, a letter or document from the South African Qualification Authority, which is SAQA, and a matriculation board evaluation document. That's what they need. And I think that you'd also need a proof of address, guys. Proof of address is needed for everything. South Africa, we like to FICA. So FICA, it needs ID and your proof of address. So just sort yourself out with the proof of address. You see? So you guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video until the end. It's been a very long one, but it is a required one for my sisters and brothers, and for my peers who are moving from their old boring jobs to a new exciting career, or who just discovered what they needed to do, you know. Because other people, we went into different courses because we just wanted to go to school, but it is not our passion. So that's why we're always bored, angry. You're just angry at life because you're not passionate about your work. So it is good for you to move, jump ship. It's gonna hit hard the first few years, but you'll bounce back, especially if you're moving into your passion, into what God called you to do, guys. You'll flourish. So, but anyway, I am not today. We're not preaching. It's just a short reminder that do what makes you happy, guys. So I just needed to show you guys, so that, because other people don't have access to this, but they have access to, they don't know how to go about it, you know. So I took it upon myself. So the next few episodes of Career Paths is gonna be, I'm giving you a short summarized version of that I'm gonna take you through every institution, all of them that I did on part 1 and part 2. I'm gonna go deeper into it, so that you know exactly. Yes, unfortunately it's a bit late, but I'm gonna do it anyway for you for 2022, for intakes for 2023, so that you already know. Because a lot of us know there's a University of Hot Air, but I had no idea where it was based. I had no idea what faculties are there. So I'm gonna summarize it for you guys. And yeah, so I'll catch you in my next video, and love you so much, and I love you so much, and thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and yeah, I just love you. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Much appreciation, guys. I love you so much. Bye.